Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are. My name is Kalpesh Patel and I'm super excited to be sharing this fantastic webinar with you here today. Before I start, I'd just like to do a mic check, so if you can hear me, please let me know. And if you can see the screen, that would be awesome. Lovely, okay, in that case, let's get started. Screen share to the max. So, welcome ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Kalpesh Patel. I'm doing this webinar from London, UK, and I'm super excited about the possibilities that this company is bringing to the masses around the world. We are here introducing the world to the internet gold rush, which is on right now in our lifetimes, can you believe? See, here's how it works in history. Every single time, if you study the past, there have been booms and busts. There have been ups and downs. Everything is cyclical. And every now and again, there's a revolution that takes place. And I truly believe from the bottom of my heart that the internet is the revolution that is happening in our lifetime. Everyone's lifetime sees a different revolution happening. And for us, I believe the internet is that revolution. And so with that in mind, if you knew what we now know over the last 20 years what's happened with the internet, if you knew that was going to double in the next 5, would you take advantage? Well, that's exactly what's going on right now. People are making millions worldwide on the internet, while people offline are struggling to even pay their bills. Analysts and experts believe in the next 5 years, by 2018, the number of users will double from 2.4 to over 4 billion users, and one of the biggest reasons for that are smartphones. Smartphones are dominating the globe. There are countries that have never had cabled internet but can now access the net through their little handsets in the smallest, darkest corners of the world. Smartphones are allowing the rest of the world to participate on this crazy internet gold rush. So imagine it took us 20 years to get to over 2 billion, another 5 to add another 2 billion to that number. That there is momentum, and it's momentum that creates wealth, ladies and gentlemen. Many of you already know this. In any industry, when you hit momentum, the masses can now make money. And so the vision of Bonofa is to empower people to make money online by using the biggest trends, which are the networks online. Our goal is to build the world's biggest business network, and so the company that dominates this space right now is LinkedIn, I guess. But Facebook is a social network that many entrepreneurs do use also as a business platform. So let me just share a little bit about how all this came together. 3 gentlemen you can see here, Thomas Kuller and Detlef Tilgenkamp, the gentleman on the left and the right, they're the money people. They've been in business together since the mid-80s. Almost 30 years in business partnership. They've turned over 2.5 billion euros. As far as I'm concerned, anyone that knows how to turn over that kind of money in any business knows a little bit about creating money. And so they've made their fortunes in insurance, in commodities, in property over the last 3 decades. Very solid, stable financial individuals that have been retired for the best part of a decade now. And then they meet Martin a few years ago, and he re-excites them. He reignites the passion inside of them. He shares his vision of the internet. He shares how he believes that bringing together the technologies that exist around the world onto one platform is where the future exists. And so that brings us to Cube 7. Martin's idea, backed by the money of Thomas and Detlef. 5 of the biggest trends on the internet on one single platform. Imagine this. Gaming, communication, entertainment, apps, and shopping all in one place. Wherever you are in the world, let me ask you this. Do you use social media? Are you on LinkedIn or Facebook or any number of those platforms, Twitter, etc., etc.? Do you use Skype? Do you use webinar platforms? Do you use video emails? Do you use any of those communication tools, emailing systems? If you use any of that, then communications is useful to everybody around the world. Have any of you ever downloaded a game onto your phone? Gaming is $1 billion a day business. $1 billion a day. That's insane. And these games are free to start with, but then you get hooked, and then they charge you just small microtransactions, 60, 70, 80 pence to open up the next level. And bang, millions of people around the world pay that little tiny transaction, generating multiple millions for the owners of those games. Entertainment. How many of you have ever downloaded music or a film online? Again, we have the ability through Cube 7 to monetize that. Shopping. I don't know how many people on this platform have bought something on the internet, whether it's through eBay or just generally shopping through Google, through different websites around the world. If you bought something online, did you make a commission from that transaction? Most likely not. See, Cube7 allows you to make commissions on all transactions that happen through this platform. And last but not least, apps. We're going to talk a little bit about that as well. Apps have dominated the marketplace over the last few years. In fact, of all of these 5 trends, apps is the fastest growing, and again, worth multiple billions. And already, we're taking advantage of that, as you'll see in a little while. So all of this in one place. Imagine the ability to invite friends, share photos and videos, to create groups, to share ideas, discussions, all the stuff that we're used to in social and business media. But now add to that the ability to use all of these business tools that are mentioned below for free. Let me say that again. They are all 100% free, ladies and gentlemen. Free screen sharing, free video or calling just like Skype, free video email, webinars, conference rooms, CRM, database management system. These are tools that people currently spend money on, and happily, might I add, spend money on around the world. Imagine the video conferencing part. I love this. See, if you're a Skype user, then you will know that you can only do one video conference at a time. And if you want any more, you have to upgrade to their premium service, which is a monthly service. Here, you can have up to 5 users video calling each other for free, and then no monthly. Even if you want to add more than 5, you just can pay as you go and add extra users as and when you need them, so there's no fixed overheads. Again, a very fluid, very adaptable system that generates microtransactions only as and when people need to upgrade. And so I'll talk through some of these extra features. Video email really got my imagination. Why hasn't video email gone viral? Well, the internet, as these gentlemen that run this company know very well, works best when free. All of the biggest companies in the world worth the most money are all free. And so our video email system is the first company in the world that gives video emails to the masses for free through a business social media platform. And here's where it's really clever. Imagine that the video email is free, but the template is not. So if you want to wrap it with a beautiful happy birthday template, when you sing happy birthday to your friend or your family or your partner, you can wrap it with a beautiful, you can see there like a clown, and it's a dynamic template. The balloons will be moving around. Perhaps on Valentine's Day, you want to, send a loving message to your loved one and wrap it in a beautiful Valentine's template with hearts falling, Christmas time, snowing, Easter time, eggs rolling around, whatever it is. Moving templates that make your message that much more special and personal. And so you can now buy these templates for minimal microtransactions, maybe 50 cents or €1 here, €1 there. And all of a sudden, when you've got lots of people around the world buying templates that they can then use over and over again, massive, massive value delivery to the customer, huge amounts of commissions being made by the partners in Bonofa. 80% of all of the profits that are generated on the Cube7 platform, which is 100% free for the users to use anywhere around the world. But when they spend money on the platform, on these little kind of extra value-added options, then that generates commissions for the people that promoted the platform. That there is such an exciting proposition. Also, just imagine on Cube7 that the video email, maybe a minute is free, but if you want a 2, 3, 4, 5 minute version, it might cost you €1. If you want a 10-minute version, it might cost you €2, so on and so forth. And so, as people start to upgrade these services, it generates extra revenue, which means more money for the people that promote Cube7. I'll talk more about the promoters, which is Bonofa, in the second half. Right now, let's just focus on Cube7, the free, 100% free social business media platform. The whole world can join in and use all of these facilities for nothing. Apps. Imagine we have our own in-house app developers. Our first app is called CubeCard. This app is already available in the App Store. You can download it for free. And with 3 clicks, you can send a real postcard to anyone, anywhere in the world. You simply take a photograph on your phone. You then tap that picture and it flips over and then turns into a postcard format. You write a message on the left, you put the name and address in on the right, click send, and a printer will now print your photograph with your message on the back as if it's written by hand. Put a stamp on that physical postcard and send it for you. No more running around, choosing a postcard that's not personal, writing a message, finding a letterbox, buying that horrible stamp and then having to lick it. You don't even know where it's been. All of that gone. All automated. Click, 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 done. Sit by the pool, send a postcard off of your phone. Your friend receives a real physical postcard through the letterbox 24 to 48 hours later. all for €1.89. Incredible value. I use this tool already and it has already earned me fortunes. Here's what I do. I'll show this presentation to a friend. I'll take a picture of us after the presentation's done. I'll then send them the postcard. Everyone forgets about it. A day or two later, the postcard is received, and every single time, without fail, my friend will phone me up and say, Kalpesh, that's amazing. I just received our postcard. Thank you so much for a message. It's beautiful. And what it does, it sows the relationship. It strengthens the rapport of that relationship. And it also opens the conversation for how that is monetized. Very, very powerful tool. Now, imagine if you got paid for sharing Facebook, Google, Twitter, all of these different media platforms that you and I have built. See, I know that when I first joined Facebook many years ago, as a friend of mine that sent me a request, I said yes. And then automatically I forwarded that same invitation to all of my contacts on my AOL, my Google Gmail account, all of my different email accounts. I forwarded it to everybody and invited all of my friends on. They never paid me a dime, never. Well, imagine if you did get paid for that. That's what Cube 7 is. The platform goes live on the 20th of October 2013. We're literally weeks away from going live. We will be able to invite our friends and our family onto the platform. Currently, it's already being beta tested by the partners. So again, whoever invited you onto this webinar is already using Cube 7, testing it, all the different features, the functions, taking advantage of what's going on. And again, like I said, it's 100% free for 100% of the public. We're global, so that means anyone, anywhere in the world can be a friend of yours on Cube 7. And now let me share with you how all of that works. It's a real simple turnkey system. Everything is automated. The minute you become a Cube 7 customer, you now have the ability to share Cube 7 with your friends and your family for free. You simply send them an invite which says, hey, be my friend on Cube 7 for free. You'll get free video email, free webinar platform, free CRM system, free phone calls anywhere in the world, the ability to use all of that for nothing. Just say yes, click on this button, and just to make it extra sweet, I'll actually give you an €80 voucher so that if you ever want to buy any extras on Cube 7 while you're there, then you can use this €80 as a 10% off discount voucher. That, ladies and gentlemen, is motivation. How many friends could you invite? And so now that brings us onto the business plan. There are 3 different ways that you can earn from this partnership package. When you become a partner with Bonofa, the first income you have access to is simply inviting friends onto Cube 7 for free, and every single friend that says yes, if they ever spend money, you make money. In fact, when they invite their friends, and they invite their friends, and they invite their friends, all of those customers are what we call your level 1 customers. That means it goes to infinity. Anyone that refers another customer to infinity anywhere around the world, if any of them spend money, you, my friend, get paid. That for me is the most powerful hook in the Bonofa business plan. I've been in this industry for 18 years. I've seen some of the best of the best of the best. I've been blessed enough to be around some incredible minds, some geniuses, and I've generated millions in this industry over the years. What I've never seen in all of those years is the ability for somebody brand new to join the business and invite everyone they know to come and play for free, and then their friends invite all of their friends to come and play for free, and that partner makes money. What did they do? Invited friends for free. So question for you. Could you invite the friends and family and the people that you know onto Cube 7 for free? And if the answer is yes, then you can make a fantastic additional income part-time with Bonofa. The second income, it's not for everybody, but it's certainly for people that know where the money is. It's in the ability to replicate and duplicate your efforts. That's the Bonofa income. I'll talk more about that as the presentation unfolds as well. And the third, and by far no means the least, is the .com points income. And that I'll save till the end. That is the ability for you to make money from everything Bonofa does as a company. The bigger Bonofa gets, the more successful you become. This is a true partnership program. And I'm going to share with you how you can have your piece of Bonofa just by saying yes to the person that invited you onto this webinar. So first of all, let's start with Cube 7 customers. You can invite as many customers as you like onto Cube 7. There's no limit. Unlike Facebook where you get capped at 5,000, here you can have 50,000 friends. But I'm just going to water that figure right down to 200 friends. Could you invite 200 people onto this incredible, absolute first on the internet, a platform that merges all technologies and gives them all away for free to everybody that wants them? No hooks, no catches, no hidden agenda. 100% free for everybody to use around the world. If the answer to that question is yes, then let's have a look at how that can be monetized. If you imagine that each of those customers is worth just a tiny 50 cents a year in profit to you through all the different multiple microtransactions that they can take advantage of, a postcard here and there, a video email template here and there. Eventually, as the platform matures, more and more apps, games, entertainment, shopping, as all of that's added, as this platform matures, imagine each customer is just worth 50 cents a year, and already you've got an extra 100 euros a year in income. Well, 100 euros a year is not going to change my life, and I'm convinced it's not going to change your life either, and that's not why you came onto this webinar. But here it gets really exciting. Imagine those 200 friends that you invited for free onto Cube 7. If they went on to do the same. See, on Facebook, the average user has 400 friends. So we've halved the numbers here. We're saying if you just got 200 and they got 200 friends each for free, you've now got 40,000 personal customers. That's right, your customer base is 40,000. Again, every other company I've ever seen in all of my 18 years, if you've got 10, 15, 20 customers on average per partner, that is a huge achievement. Here, people are going to have tens of thousands of customers per partner. It's ridiculous because we pay to infinity on customers. So just those 40,000, if they invited another 10 each, that's 400,000 customers you could get paid on. But let's not go that far. Let's just go 2 levels deep. And already that could be worth an additional 20,000 euros a year. Question for you. Would an additional 1,500 to 2,000 euros a month, an extra 400 or 500 euros a week, make a difference to you? And what did you do? You said yes to the person that invited you onto this webinar. You became a partner with Bonofa through your friend. You then invited a bunch of friends to use Cube 7 for free. They went on to do the same. Their friends did the same. Their friends did the same. You ended up with a bunch of customers. And anytime any one of them decided to buy anything that was available on Cube 7, you got paid. See, I truly believe this company is going to change the face of what it is to be a home-based entrepreneur. So, moving forward, we don't stop there. We pay you on 6 generations. See, 20,000 euros a year is just on your customers. Now imagine you shared this opportunity of Bonofa with John, and John became a partner. Well, John can also make 20,000 a year on his customers, but here's the good news. Those customers are your first generation. You get paid on them too. You get paid on generation 3. So John invites Mary. Mary gets a whole bunch of customers. You get a bunch of customers. You get a bunch of customers. Mary makes 20,000 a month. That's your second generation. You still get paid on all of those customers. 6 generations deep. So John tells Mary, Mary tells Anne, Anne tells Andy, Andy tells John, John again. It's incredible when you look at the possibilities, and that's just one line. What if you shared this with a second person and a third and a fourth, and they did the same? All of a sudden you've got multiple lines of income in your organization that pay you to infinity on customers. The possibilities are endless. There's not a single company on this planet that can come close to the way that this company has put together its marketing plan. Now, for those of you that want to take it a step further, who wants to make even more money? And if the answer is yes, then stay on and watch the rest of this webinar. Again, it's very short, very sharp to the point, but watch this. You become a partner with Bonofa by simply registering. It's a one-time fee of 29 euros and 90 cents. Once you've registered, we then say, very good, now make sure you pay the monthly, which is your business all-in-one back office. This allows you to manage your customer base, And if you decide to refer this, then you're partnership based as well. You can track your organization worldwide. Your videos are tracked through the ABS system. More about that as I go on to this presentation. You can measure everything that happens in your organization step by step and win with Bonofa as a partner. The next step is to choose one of our product packages. We have 3 to choose from. Each package contains more and more value. Our first package is the premium package. It comes in at just €299.90. The next one is our exclusive package at €949.90. And the final and our best value package is the VIP package. I always recommend this for the very simple reason it offers you everything. You never miss out on a single thing with Bonofa when you go for the VIP package, and it's just €2,490. Now let's have a look. Going back to the premium package, what do you get? The first thing they give you is bonus credits to the tune of what you've just spent. So what that means is that you now also have vouchers. When Cube 7 goes live, you will get 10% off of everything you ever buy to the tune of €300, which means eventually you get your money back in the form of savings. It doesn't get better than that. Also, there's other member bonuses. We give you the ABS system. We give you landing pages. We give you access to our video email newsletter system. That's an incredible ad as well. I'll share more about that in a little while. And then you can see at the bottom, Bonofa gives you a gift of 10,000 .com points as a premium partner. Those points will make more sense as I get nearer to the end of the presentation in terms of how you're a real partner, a true partner of Bonofa as the company moves forward. As an exclusive partner, again, you get your bonus credits. You also get the ability to accumulate .com points. This is a very, very powerful and exciting feature. More about that from the person that shared this webinar with you, but you can literally accrue more and more points just by sharing Bonofa with other people. And then at the bottom you can see 50,000 .com points for our exclusive partners. Also, you get more and more access to different parts of our components that we've got in the back office. Most importantly, the Old English Business Academy. We give you part access to our education system that teaches and trains leadership. See, I truly believe, ladies and gentlemen, that if you're really committed to success, then you've got to commit to yourself. You cannot attract excellence until you commit to excellence for yourself. And so one thing I've learned in the journey of success is that better you are, the better the results you produce. And so the system is the same for everybody, and that's the case everywhere. Why is it that different people perform differently around the world in different environments? The difference is their self-image. How they see themselves, how they perceive themselves, and the way that they behave in the world is what determines the results people produce. Our Old English Business Academy, we have access to some of the top information around the world in psychology of success. Tap into that as soon as you become an exclusive partner. As a VIP partner, we give you full access to the Old English Business Academy, which means you now have access to a $10,000 education just because you're a VIP partner. We've got unlimited videos in that back office, constantly new information being added to it as well, so that we're committed here to your leadership, your development, to making sure that you become the best you that you can be. Bonofa is absolutely committed to developing the strongest leadership team around the world that has ever been created through our very powerful education package. Again, more about that as you start getting more into the company and seeing behind the scenes. Also, as a VIP partner, you get access to 1% of worldwide revenue in Bonofa, all shared by VIPs, and also the free customers. I love that. Imagine, as a VIP partner, there'll be lots of customers that join Cube 7 when it goes live in October. Lots of customers that will join without a referral link. They just have heard about it in the peripherals or through some medium. When they become a partner of Cube 7, the company will give those customers away to VIP partners on a rotational system. Imagine you're a VIP partner, and imagine the company gives you a free customer, and that customer happens to be in, Brazil or Russia or India or China or South Africa or any one of those booming economies. That customer invites their friends, who invite their friends, who invite their friends, and you have tens of thousands, maybe hundreds of thousands of customers that come to you through that one customer the company gave you for nothing. And anytime any one of them buy anything on Cube 7, you, my friend, get paid. That for me is one of the most powerful benefits right there of being a VIP partner. You can see that we also give you access to the car bonus, and you can also double your accumulated points by building teams. And last but not least, the .com points, the gift that Bonofa gives you to really show their commitment to partnership. 200,000 .com points for you as a gift. That will make more sense what that means later on. So the ABS system, I love this. It's a system that allows you to simplify and duplicate everything that you do in this business. Here's how it works. Imagine you called up your friend and the conversation went something like this. So you've committed to Bonofa, you've become a partner, you now have a back office and you have an ABS system built into the back office. You call up your best friend John, say, John, listen, I've just seen a phenomenal short video that explains how you can tap into the infinite wealth available on the internet. As a friend, can you give me 5 minutes of your time? John says, absolutely, 5 minutes is not a problem at all. What do you want me to do? Give me your email, John. I'm going to send you a video. John gives you his email address. You type it into the ABS system, and now the system does all the work. John receives a 5-minute video. John watches that video. The system recognizes that John watched the video and automatically releases the second video. John now watches the second video, which might be a 15 or a 20-minute overview. Every time John watches a video, you, as a partner, receive an email. Hey, John just watched the first video. Hey, John just watched the second video. Let me ask you a question, ladies and gentlemen. With an automated system like this, could you call 10, 20, 30, 50, 100 people, go through your phone book, go through your diary, call up a whole bunch of friends, people that you've known over the years, and simply say, hey, Mary, it's Kalpesh here. I've got this great 5-minute video. If I send it to you, can you commit to watching it? Yes, great. What's your email address? Done. And that's all you do. And you set up 100 different people onto the system. Every time they watch a video, you get notified. You now know who to follow up. But it's even better. Let's say you sent out 100 emails in your first week. 20 got watched. You now know which 20 to follow up with. The 80 that didn't watch it for whatever reason, the system sends them a second and a third. Every few days, it will send them a reminder saying, hey, you really should watch this short 5-minute video that your friend has sent you. It's really exciting and well worthwhile. At some point when they watch it, they move into the people that have watched it, but the ones that haven't watched it keep getting followed up. So the system follows people up for you. For me, that's priceless. The video email system, like I said, it's free now, allows it to go viral globally. Now combining the video emails with our newsletter system. So now imagine you have the ability for small to medium enterprises around the world to build a customer database. You can go to your local pizza shop, say, listen, we can get you set up as a premium partner in Bonofa, which gives you access to our ABS system. It's the most advanced business system that allows you to track and follow up with your customers and send messages and ultimately be your own version of Groupon. You can now send special offers to your local customers. So here's how it works. As a pizza shop, you give an €80 voucher away to every single customer that comes into your shop. The next time you send out 10,000 flyers in your local neighborhood, you put the voucher code on the flyers and say, hey customers, click on this link, collect €80 as a gift from me in terms of discounts for Cube 7. Just be my friend. As those friends say yes to Cube 7, those friends are now bolted onto the pizza shop's database. The pizza shop can now send video email newsletters to those local customers on a regular basis. Hey guys, got a new flavor that we're testing out this weekend just for our Cube 7 customers. Print this voucher, bring it along, and we'll give you half-price pizzas, for example. Or, hey, John, it's your birthday this week. We've just noticed. We'd like to give you a free pizza on us. Pop in on the way back from work. Let us know what time. We'll have it piping hot and ready for you. That one action on the pizza shop's part could buy loyalty. Who do you think that customer is going to order pizza from the next time they fancy pizza? You got it. The one that gave them a free one on their birthday. Phenomenal marketing tools for small businesses that are struggling. They can now build massive rapport and relationship with their customers locally and keep those customers for life. Our video conferencing system, webinar platform, this system that I'm using right now, it's free. It's part of the whole package on Cube 7. So imagine people will have access to do free webinars on Cube 7. Yes, it'll be limited to a certain number of people, and then if they want to increase that number, they can upgrade small microtransactions to buy more capacity, hence the monetization. People upgrade, you get paid. Absolutely phenomenal. The Academy, like I said, priceless. Again, we're starting off with Brian Tracy, one of the foremost respected business philosophers of current times. Look him up if you haven't already heard of him. Brian Tracy is a legend of business philosophy. He is our guru and trainer currently. We're already speaking to many other content providers around the world, and this library of ours will continue to expand and grow as we do as a company. Very, very powerful. Now let me take you back a few slides. Remember this one here? Where we didn't talk about building teams. All we said is that you invite a few friends and they invite a few friends onto the Cube 7 platform and you can make some money. Well, here's why we say VIP is the best partnership package. If you're a premium member, you only get paid 25% of what you could have got paid on the very same transaction. So your customers are spending money, and instead of making the full amount, which you're due as a premium, you only get a quarter. As an exclusive, you get 50% of the potential commission, and as a VIP, you get 100% of that potential commission. So here's how I see it as an entrepreneur. If there's money on the table, don't leave it there. It doesn't matter how you get started, it matters how you finish. So even if you start as a premium, at some point your goal has got to be to get to VIP. And again, the company makes it real simple. You can start as a premium today. You can upgrade to an exclusive within 30 days and just pay the difference, so you never lose out. And then you have another 30 days to upgrade to VIP, and you just pay the difference. So it's almost like installments. However, if you miss those installments, then again, you can still upgrade after that. That's fine too, but it just means that you then have to pay the full amount whenever you're ready. So at some point, the goal is always to get to VIP. Why? Maximum commissions, maximum benefits in terms of the product value as well. The second way you can now earn money is to build teams if you choose so. And this is something we can teach and train each and every one of you to do. Very simple systems that allow you to duplicate and make money by referring the powerful opportunity that Bonofa offers to anyone around the world that wants to make money from Cube 7. You have to be a Bonofa partner to make money from Cube 7. Cube 7 customers cannot make money the way that Bonofa partners can make money when that platform goes live. Very, very important to understand that. So here's our first commission. Let's say you become a partner of Bonofa. You're excited. Whichever level you choose. That's great. Congratulations. Welcome to the team. Now, you're going to invite Cube 7 customers when that goes live, and that's great. But in the meantime, the focus right now is to now put your partnership team together. How many people do you know that would love to make money on the internet, but don't necessarily have all of the skills and the huge amount of money it would take to create a real online presence to make money on the internet? See, Bonofa simplifies everything. Become a partner, let them take care of the technology. They've already invested 9 million euros plus, continuing to invest more and more just on the platform, and many more millions in infrastructure around the world already, opening offices, creating companies, etc. around the world. So they're investing into the infrastructure, and you just leverage off of that. Well, as a partner, when you tell your best friend about the opportunity, your best friend says yes, whichever package they buy, you make 10%. So if somebody buys a VIP package, they spend €2,500 to get started in their own business, you make 250 euros. Fair enough. Here's where it gets really exciting. When you make 3 sales, you've now got 3 partners in your business, 3 business partners. Fabulous, congratulations. You're now showing real leadership. You're taking actions, you're producing results. The company says, instead of just paying you on 1 level of commissions, we're going to pay you on 12 levels of commissions, which means that when Mary, John, and Anne that you brought into the business, when they tell their friends and partners and they start building a business, you make a slice of every bit of activity that they produce. The infinity bonus for me is one of the most exciting. And again, sit down with whoever invited you onto this webinar to really understand the details if you're one of those people that needs to understand all the details. But for me right now, it's about the big picture. Don't get too bogged down with trying to understand everything. It's simple. You become a partner, you share the opportunity with other people. If they become partners, you get paid. When they share with other people and they share with other people, every package that's sold, you get a kickback to infinity with that infinity bonus. Anything from 1% to 19% per package sold, depending on your rank. So the name of the game is volume. Produce volume. The more volume you produce on a monthly basis, the quicker you move up the ranks, the higher your infinity bonus, and that's where the big money gets earned. There are people making tens of thousands of euros a month already, and we haven't even gone live. We are in a very early pre-launch phase, ladies and gentlemen, and already people around the world are making tens of thousands of euros a month with the infinity bonus. Very exciting. We also have residual income. Again, it's 5% for every single person in your team, 6 levels down when they're paying their monthly bio. Powerful as well. Car bonuses, again, your friend will explain more about this, but you can get a car from Bonofa if you're just generating 10,000 euros a month of sales in our Bonofa partnership program. That means that if you and your entire team sell 4 VIP packages a month, you get a car from this company. That's unheard of. 4 partners a month joining your business and you get a car from the company. Insane. I love it. Extra massive cash incentives to attract leadership. Bonofa has put together a program where you can sit down eye to eye, face to face, belly to belly with top recruiters, top business builders around the world and offer them deals for producing results. Again, you can get more information on this in your back office once you become a partner. We have a 90-day program where the company can give you a 30,000 euro cash incentive, a Rolex and a smart car. We have a 250,000 euro and a Rolex and a BMW X6 program for people for a 9-month incentive. So we've got a 90-day and a 9-month incentive. If you hit certain targets, you can hit those bonuses. Very, very exciting as well. And then that brings me to the third way that you can profit from being a Bonofa partner. And this is, for me, something that just gives me goosebumps. The possibilities of owning a piece of a company that goes to the stock market. The company is planning an IPO by 2017 of Cube 7, just one of many companies they will launch. Again, just separating the stories. Bonofa is the parent company, let's say the mother company. And Cube 7 is one of its babies, a daughter, for example. Bonofa will launch multiple companies over the coming years, each one of them internet companies, and each one of them with the ability to do an IPO. As a Bonofa partner, remember those .com points? It means you own a piece of the parent company. Every time they sell a company to the marketplace, you profit. That's insane. Facebook, it's a 100 billion plus company. Groupon, almost 18 billion. LinkedIn, 12 billion. WhatsApp, $7 billion company. I don't know what Cube 7 could be worth, but you know what? Let's just play with some numbers here. Imagine that we got 5,000 users, free users, on Cube 7 in 100 countries around the world. Let's just put that into perspective. Facebook has 5 million users almost in 200 countries. So we're saying if we did 1% of what Facebook did, and in just half the countries that Facebook did it in, then that gives us 500,000 users worldwide. Well, if they just invite 200 friends each, that's 100 million users. And 100 million users, ladies and gentlemen, is the magic number. Any company that gets 100 million users has a valuation on a stock market. Then there's 5 factors that determine what that value is. Number 1 is the number of users. As I've already said, 100 million is the magic number. Secondly, data. The more data a company has, the bigger the value. Thirdly, on internet companies, time spent on platform. This adds huge value on the price of a company. Buying behavior, again, we have that built into the platform. E-commerce built in. And last but not least, advanced personal data. We have our very own card coming out, Cash 7, in the very near future, where our customers can use this to shop online in the safest format possible. And imagine this. Imagine all of your customers using Cash 7, and every time they use it, on or offline, you get a tiny commission for every transaction. Yep, another product by Bonofa that's worth fortunes to you. Well, with all of this in mind, your customer's worth anything between 150 to 250 euros per customer. That's a 15 to 25 billion euro IPO just with those watered down numbers. Here's the great news. 40% of Bonofa belongs to us. We are co-entrepreneurs. Those .com points that Bonofa gives us when we become a partner, they represent our stake in the company. So every time Bonofa takes any one of its daughter companies to the stock market, they reward us proportionately based on how many points we own. That is insane. So the question is, how many points do you want? Remember, premium partner, 10,000 points, exclusive, 50,000, and a VIP partner, 200,000 points. But also you can accumulate points by building teams. You'll be able to accumulate points just by using Cube 7. The more active you are on Cube 7, the more points you will gain. How many points do you want? See, I truly believe the next 36 to 48 months could be the most important financial 36 to 48 months of your life. Get focused, dedicate a handful of hours every week into building your business. I want to finish off with this very short slide here that explains the cycle of success. Ultimately, you've got to build belief in yourself and in the company. Knowledge and understanding help to build belief. The stronger your belief, the more confidence you have, the easier to commit. When you commit to taking the right actions, building the right work habits, then that work ethic leads to results. The more action you take, the more results you produce. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the cycle of success. Ultimately, it's your choice. Get involved, lock arms with whoever invited you onto this webinar, and get onto the training system. Learn how to take the step-by-step actions to win and win big. Attend a training ASAP. We say as soon as you become a partner, sit down with your sponsor, the person that shared this with you, and a couple of other team members within 24 hours, no more than 48 hours at the latest, whether it's on or offline, but get trained. Get a basic training on how to get started within 24 to 48 hours, and then get yourself to one of the company's live training events as quickly as possible. Again, we list all of the trainings that I do on ijustdoit.com/events. In fact, I'm doing a tour at the moment. I'm currently in England. If you know anyone in Manchester, I'm speaking in Manchester tomorrow, in Preston on Thursday evening. On Sunday, we have the VP of Sales and Marketing, Dirk Zolman, coming into London. In Holborn, we have an event, an all-day training event. It's going to be off the hook. You've got to get yourself at this event. Dirk is going to share some of the latest revelations of the Cube 7 platform. And again, I'll be training my multi-million-dollar training system, MLM Newbie to Pro, at that event Sunday in Holborn in London. And then next week on Monday, I'm off to Trinidad for a few days. If you've got anyone in that pocket there. The week after, I'm in Barbados, if you've got anyone in that pocket there. So yeah, we're expanding quickly, rapidly. Get your teams to these events. Start building your worldwide business. The important thing for me right now is to stress the importance of making a decision. So many people see great information and do nothing. One thing that separates the people that have it all to the people that want it all is action. People that take action get all the rewards. And so do not sit on this, don't sit on the fence. Here's what happens. Just like when you watch a film, information goes stale fast. Right now, you've seen something that has the ability to change the course of your life, to change the outcome of the life that you have got ahead of you. You've seen a 40-minute webinar that has the ability to change everything if you allow it to. I saw a presentation like this 18 years ago and I allowed it in. I said yes, and it changed everything. I wouldn't be sitting where I am today if it wasn't for me saying yes to a short presentation 18 years ago. Sometimes that's all it takes, a decision in a moment. What does your gut instinct say? Does this make sense? Does Cube 7 make sense? Here's the question. Would you be a free customer on Cube 7? If the answer is yes, then do that anyway when the platform goes live. Second question, do you think your friends, family, and the people that you know would be customers for free of Cube 7? If the answer is yes, then definitely make sure you invite them when we go live in October. And then there's only one other question. If you're going to be a user and you know that your friends are going to be users as well, through you or somebody else, it doesn't matter, that they will end up as users on Cube 7, then the only other question you want to answer for yourself is, do you want to get paid for that activity? And if the answer is yes, you'd love to get paid for inviting friends for free onto Cube 7, then be a partner. Get in touch with whoever invited you, find out what their website is, and lock arms with this incredible team. Join the Bonofa family and make a decision today that will impact your future from starting tomorrow. So I want to thank you for sharing this webinar with us. Wherever you are in the world, have a phenomenal rest of your day, your morning, your afternoon, your evening. Have a really great week and an outstanding month and a fantastic life. I look forward to seeing you on the beaches of the world, the mountains of the world, or maybe even one of the live seminars that we hold around the world. Once again, my name is Kalpesh Patel, and I'll see you at the very, very top. Bye-bye for now.